Hey everyone, this is Daniel Kaiser here in Montreal, exploring the science of games with WAC consultant Kevin Nybert. Kevin, I want to talk to you today about the Crisis series, which has popularized Nanosuit, something that we've seen over the years become increasingly relevant in the real world. Tell us where we're at with Nanosuit technology and what it's going to take to get to the level of a game like Crisis 3.
So right now there's a huge investment into academic and military technologies to bring nano to the battlefield. There's these three primary technologies that the suit allows: power, armor, and stealth. There is actually some good science going on right now that could possibly be used to explain each of these modalities within the suit. In Crisis, the suit is composed entirely of cryofibril, and that's what gives the suit its unique abilities. So what we want to do is come up with a rational scientific explanation for each of the suit's abilities. Just 6 years ago, graphene was discovered by a group at Manchester University, and they were awarded the Nobel Prize for this discovery. What's really interesting about graphene is that it's comprised completely of carbon atoms in a honeycomb orientation, making these planar sheets. What's really interesting about graphene is that it's one of the strongest materials that's ever been tested. Its density is stronger than steel. And what you can do is you can take graphene and actually roll it up into a tube. And this is a carbon nanotube, which actually is stronger than graphene by itself due to the increased number of intermolecular interactions. A research group in the last couple of years have been putting together artificial muscles. And these muscles are made up of carbon nanotubes that are woven together into thick bundles. And they're actually 100 times stronger than human muscles. So what you would want to do is have these fibers on the surface of the suit, and it would serve as a sort of exoskeleton, but a nano-inspired exoskeleton that would give the wearer superhuman strength.
Does the suit make the man, or does the man make the suit?
Another example of nanotechnology in the nanosuit is the stealth technology. One of the really interesting strategies worked on in the last 4 or 5 years is a nano-inspired stealth technology. How it works is you have a suit, and at the surface of the material are little lights that are attached through motors that can move around and adjust the intensity of the lights to make whatever color you want. In different combinations of different intensities of lights, you can make a color spectrum. Now this group has taken that concept but scaled it down to a molecular scale. So your motors aren't machines, they're proteins. The lights don't have light bulbs, they're not LEDs, they're nanomaterial quantum dots. And what a quantum dot is, it's a very small nanocrystal made of a semiconductor metal. And these nanocrystals can absorb light and emit light at very tuned frequencies. So you can make quantum dots that glow red, or that glow green, or glow yellow. Now the idea is this material that they're developing would have tons of protein motors attached to quantum dots. And you could imagine a suit covered with millions of quantum dots of different colors, and by changing their intensity and their position on the suit, you can make an adaptive camouflage suit. So the scientific principle is there. We're pretty far away from actually executing that in the real world, but it does give a very interesting nano-inspired look at the nanosuit.
And do you think that this is the direction that we want to be pursuing from the military standpoint? I'm assuming that that would be where this would be pioneered, but give me a time frame. When are we going to see maybe a full suit of this type of material?
So this sort of research usually starts in the academic labs, and then it's picked up by other larger groups or military groups as well. So with the right funding and the right personnel, we could see something like this within the next 25 years, I would guess.
All right, man, we appreciate your time. As always, thank you so much. And for the latest on science of games, head to GameTrailers.com.